Alright, here we are with my 68 Charger. My name's Ken, and this is my car, which fondly known to me as Big Blue. I have a 511 cubic inch 440 with aluminum heads. Makes very good power, maybe a little too much. It makes 680 foot-pounds of torque, and for that reason I've eaten up a couple of 727s in the past 2 years, so I decided to install a Tremec T56, which I got from the boys at American Powertrain, who are the leaders in my mind in this type of application. Those boys are fantastic over there at American Powertrain. So here's some of the things I had to do. Here's my new upper cross member. This replaces the loop that the original car has, and it's a little too tight for a T56 application. Here's the original loop and size that I had to cut out of the car, and as you can see, it fits inside this one, not leaving much room for the T56. The T56 takes up a lot more room in the floor pan, so I had to make this special piece. So we'll see inside my car that I've cut the floor out, which I had to do. I fit the transmission in its place. I've made a new lower cross member also, which I'll show you in a second. So here's the upper piece, and I'll show you how it just slides into place. And it just goes right in there, and it will be attached later on at this point here where you see where I'll be welding it to the original spacing plate there, or reinforcement bracket that goes with the original lower cross member. Same on both sides. It's cut to fit to go along and weld up inside, and then I'll be putting in another plate over on top when I'm done welding it in place to box it in. Okay, and as you can see over here, here's the original transmission cross member. We'll bring it with us underneath, and you'll take a look at the new one that I've made, and you'll see the differences between the two. I've also decided to install the frame connectors from our friends at XV Motorsports. Those are nice frame connectors. Here's my new cross member, as you can see, that I have to make out of some 1/4 inch flat plate and bars and tubing, where I've kept the original holes from the original cross member to go in. Unfortunately, the original cross member fits over here, and there's no way, as you can see, that you're going to get it in with the size of the beefiness of the transmission at the back end here. You have to move it back, so I've moved it back over here, and it connects through the bolts. I put the factory bolts back in place at the holes, and then the OEM, I lined up the new one plate that I've made to line up in here. The bolts go through and bolt through the back side over here with this cross member that I've made with my help of the friends at American Powertrain. So you just slide a bolt in here, and we'll help it along a little. And that one goes in there. Not hard, as you can see, just tap it through. It comes out the other side here, and you will just put a nut and washer on there. I'm just putting it in temporarily to show everybody how it goes. Same thing on this side. I'll just pause it for a second, get the bolt lined up and show you.